What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the top of the map in the blue color, playing as Loki. His name is Suppe. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is Sensuy. The map is Tundra, and this game was from 2010. Yes, you heard it here first. 2010. Suppe, my dude, who is back playing like a madman in 2021, was around at expert level in 2010. Suppe, the bowl of soup, the beautiful pumpkin butterscotch soup that he is, my golly gosh, playing Loki. And we should remember that he was playing Loki a little bit when he came back, and now he's more in the Odin camp, as Odin is much stronger. But he's going up against Sensuy. This is patch 1.03, right? So this was back when things were very different. And we do see the Ulfsark going to be moving in here. We'll see, will Suppe be looking to spy that? Probably not the wood villager. Looking to spy one of these villagers over here. And there he goes with that spy before retreating away. We do have Sensuy's Oranos. He was definitely one of the stronger players back in 2010. Always getting games off the top players and playing everyone, really. We do see a house coming up now for Suppe. We'll see what he's going to try and do in this game. The gold villager is coming through to build that manor. Nothing's changed build order-wise for Oranos players in about, is it 17 years? 18 years? 19 years, maybe? Classic. But Suppe, he's got the villagers here. The Ulfsark retreating back. Just a cheeky house here. This is an interesting house placement. Obviously, he had to throw it down because he didn't have anything, any Ulfsark anywhere else to throw a house down. Otherwise, he would have got supply blocked. But he is looking to chuck his temple down in the middle of the map here. It's looking like there it goes. Suppe is back to his old tricks, or should I say, this is where his old tricks came from. Because 2010, you know, I don't know if this was just something standard or something that Suppe just loves to do, because he loves to do this in 2021 as well. So, old dog can't teach him new tricks. And we'll see how he's going to go here in this game. Relics on the map, we have the Trojan Gate hinge as well as the Toothed Arrows. That's a huge relic there for the Sensuy to grab, especially for those Arcus a little bit later. We see the temple coming up now for Sensuy. And we'll see what Suppe's going to do. Suppe is looking like he's going to be advancing to the Classical Age very shortly here. Here's the Heimdall coming in for Suppe, going for a Heimdall rush against the Oranos. And this was Heimdall's okay, right? Heimdall hasn't really seen a lot of buffs, except for Undermine, which to get some help getting, I think you can use it on some buildings or something like that. It doesn't work like that in 1.03. It only can be used on towers, walls, and town center. We see the house coming up and the Hearser starting to produce here. Let's check out Sensuy. Does he know about this? He's got no idea. He does see a house getting popped up here, a little bit in the line of sight here from Suppe here, though I don't think it's going to matter whether or not he gives away the rush. The fact that there's a house popping up just outside of his tower range, I don't think there's much that Sensuy would do to change this. Though the village is still gathering over here. We do have Prometheus on the way here, and there's the Heimdall, the villagers. Sorry, I should say the Hearser moving forward, going to attempt to take this temple down. I wonder if he can kill this before 4:30. I don't think it's going to be that close. We do see the Einhjar coming in to help out, blowing his horn, pushes those gold villagers off of the gold mine here. Going to be repairing this one back up. There's the Classical Age popping for Sensuy. There's the Promethean, though the Hearser does turn around. He's going to be taking this one down immediately. No rally point there from Sensuy. Going to be almost losing all of his Promethean. One more attack from a Hearser, and that would have gone down there. We do see a counter barracks, military barracks coming through for Sensuy. And right now, Suppe doesn't care. He is moving in to these gold villages. The town center is targeting the iron here, so he can sit under here for as long as he wants. Well, not as long as he wants, but 60% pierce armor on the iron here. It essentially means he's completely safe from any sort of shenanigans here. We are going to be seeing this manor getting taken down. Will we see an undermine onto this watchtower? No, he's just going to take it down. Completely fair and reasonable. And we'll probably see an undermine elsewhere. These villagers are going to be making a sneaky move over onto this gold mine here. And let's check out Soup's line of sight. Soup only sees these villagers over here. He's not going to see the villagers making an escape for or looking for a gold mine up the top here. Sensuy, no gold in the bag. He has almost got, well, he does have enough for a valor here, so we can start looking for some raids elsewhere. But we don't see that valor coming down as the troll moving over here looking for a raid. He can sit underneath this tower and dodge this with Alt S. Even start sniping down some of these goats wouldn't be a bad idea. We're seeing the temple will get taken out here. And the question here is, will Soup start searching for something here? We are seeing these Murmillo taking down their houses. This is very, very smart. One thing you can, I've said this before, but one thing you can do when you go for these forward bases is simply just send an Olfsark back home after you've started the longhouses. And you can build the houses kind of wherever you want, but just coming back and build them at home. That way you don't find these situations a problem. We just see the troll has been taken out. Another iron here is coming out now for Soup. And Soup is currently spamming out the gatherers. So no more dwarves, just going to be making gatherers. Very, very smart here. We see the Murmillo getting some good damage done onto the raiding cavalry. We'll be seeing the Terma getting sniped here before the raiding cavalry going to be making a move somewhere else. We see the watchtower does go down here. And these iron here will be getting pushed back. We see the Hersa spot these villagers though. They don't, oh, he gets an iron ER spawn as well, but the villagers will be able to make an escape for it. These Hersa rather slow at 4.62 speed. As Soup decides to take the manor out, and it's looking as if potentially Sensuy can get his gold mine back at home now because he's got enough gold out. Let's check out his gold situation. No gold left. He's currently moving on to this gold mine yet again, moving all around. We just see the hero Murmillo going to be sniping down this iron here. The Terma taking out some throwing axemen here as well. And that is a very, very nice play here as the iron here left with 15 HP. Probably a mistake there. If he can blow his horn just once more, that's going to be good value for Soup. But now Soup might have to think about retreating here. We do see these Murmillo coming in to raid this army here, but they will get pushed back by the town center. And Soup is doing perfectly reasonable right now in this game with the Heimdall rush. The villagers get pushed off of this wood line, moving back into the home base. We see the hero Murmillo chasing this iron yard down. Nice play by Sensuy to take that one down. And the question here for Soup is, where does he go now? He needs houses and he needs army. He does have the undermine. What's the population situation here for Sensuy? 61. I actually feel like potentially with undermine on this, with the only 2100 HP, you could potentially go for a finishing blow onto this town center here. How many units here? There's only a couple of units. Get the throwing axemen to take down the Murmillo, and all of these Ursa can go after the town center. And with the undermine, it should be enough to take it down, especially with all the units out of position here. And he's not going for it here just yet, and he's just pulling back out, allowing Sensuy to stay alive in this game. There's still not much gold left here either. We've seen the Terma get sniped there. Nice play from Soup, taking down these units, doing what he can. We see the mana getting taken down as well, as the Hersa looking for something to take out. We'll see what he can do. We see these manas just go down very quickly. We are seeing a house is going down for Soup, but has he sent an Ulfsark back yet? Nope, he's over in the corner though, gathering from that. So coming onto this back tower, wants to take this one down. And it is looking like we've got some couple of units over on this gold mine, but it is looking like Sensuy is mining gold again, so he may have a good time here to keep spamming these units out. This damage these three Murmillo were doing though. Another mana gets taken down. Sensuy now 71 of 35 population. 71 of 35. We'll say that again. 71 of 35 population. Another citizen falls. This Ursa will get taken out. And now the army looks like it's gearing up to take down this town center. I'm still surprised. Haven't seen the undermine used just yet. He could very easily take this town center down, and that would probably be GG here. But at this point, it's looking like Suppe is just going to take down all of the watchtowers first. Everything he wants to take down first. Oh, this citizen, so close to falling. 1 HP. And he does snipe that one there. Another raiding cavalry moving over. Going to hit these villages over there. There are 4 villages and only 4 raiding cavalry, so we can easily turn around and take this fight. But Sensuy not paying attention, going to be losing yet again another citizen. Though, if we check out where's all of Suppe's units? One thing Suppe could do right now is just move some villagers forward and go for that raid, that villager rush on the town center as well. It could be completely fine. We see another Valor coming in, another couple of villagers getting sniped. Suppe is just all over this. There's the undermine onto the hometown center, but that won't do enough damage, right? That won't do enough damage at all. Trying to take this one out. We see the Mermillo heroes sniping down the Iron Hero. Now we've got the units moving over here. We'll see if Suppe is reacting in time. And he does react immediately as Sensuy is moving his villagers straight through the axes of Suppe. Going to be losing all of those citizens. And how many citizens do you have left? 4 citizens left. He has 4 citizens left, ladies and gentlemen. He hasn't snuck any over onto this location. We do see some raids over here. And we'll see if we can snipe down this Mermillo or not. We see the ox cart is going to live, and we also see pickaxe coming through in that ox cart just to add insult to injury here. And now Suppe ready to push back in. He's got these units out. Another longhouse is coming down for Suppe, and we'll see how this is going to go. We've got the Sensuy units just chilling in this location here, and we'll see where we can go. We can push in or not, and yes, he can. Going to come in here. He's got so many units. The population for Suppe is 104 to Sensuy's 43, as Sensuy is just desperately trying to hold on. We do have a Catapulti here doing a lot of damage to these raiding cavalry, but the throwing axemen just deals so much damage from the back. The town center is at half HP now, and we'll see, will Suppe attempt to take this one down? He can easily just sit underneath here, especially with the Iron Hiyar here. Snipes another villager. Another villager, as Sensuy is now down to, well, he's back, he's up to 4 again, but he's just not quite making it happen in this game. Surely we have to see Suppe going for next age sooner or later. And he's just got so many units pumping out. We've got a tower coming up for Sensuy as well as another manor. Maybe Sensuy can somehow bring this back. With this, got this raid coming in to this location, runs straight past the villages here. And he doesn't return back and be going after them. We'll see if Suppe is going to react or not. He can easily take this town center down now that that raid is happening over here. So all the units aren't here, and he is going to be opting to do that. We see the Mermillo jumping into the town center there. The throwing axemen just going to be chasing them around. Raiding cavalry doing a lot of damage. There's the Iron Hiyar horn. Gives so much bonus damage here to these units. The town center getting torn down here. Villagers going to be attempting to repair this one back up, but too slow, as this town center is at 100 HP, and he does end up tapping out. Suppe, in classic Suppe fashion, the Heimdall rush against Oranos back in 2010. My golly gosh, we do not see this strategy enough implemented against the Oranos players. Oranos players going for 430s every single game. It's very obvious what they're going to be going for. And if you can make yourself have a strat that's going to work, it could work absolute wonders here. Absolute wonders. And this was really nicely played here from Suppe. This is one of those games from back in time that you can definitely learn from in terms of the macro in a Heimdall rush, in terms of what you're trying to do with it, where you're trying to attack. I think there was probably a point here where Suppe could have taken the town center down with an undermine push instead of running around killing off these 2 towers at the back. Just attack the front. Probably could have taken the town center down with Undermine, but didn't go for it, and it still won the game very quickly. But what a game and what a demonstration here by Soup. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next game.